Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play The Illusion of Gaia. So, we've finished one place, finished one out of the 6 rooms. And we do need to be Shadow for room number 2. But we have to turn into Shadow anyway, just to get down to that floor. Glowing and all. There we go. And the reason the pyramid seems to be a lot easier than the other areas in the game, despite how late in the game it is that you get basically to refill your health between every subsection. I was about to say major and minor at the same time, and it was not working. Well, let's see here. We will have more invisible enemies to deal with. Jerk. And you notice we can go down right there, but I would rather make sure that we have absolutely no enemies left to fight around here. And we don't, so take Shadow, go down. Make sure there's nothing nasty waiting over here. And there's not. Good. So not much there, period. How many enemies do we have to fight? 4 in this whole section? Okay. Just generally a good idea to make sure you clear out the entire area. And that empties out that section. With minimal damage taken. Now we have 17 more enemies to face around here. And again, we could go down. Actually, I think I want to. But I want to last. Take advantage of his range to just kind of wipe through things. Okay. Two left. And now that we've cleared that out, there are no more enemies in room number 2. But we found a red jewel. Sent it off. And now we have to manage to get all the way back up so we can melt through the floor at just the right spot. Which I believe right here. us right back to there. Take the lithograph. Another reason this pyramid is a little easier, I guess you could say, is that, I did not mean to do that, okay, is that you're using shadow. We'll put it there. Even though that is very much wrong. They very much reversed. We will put the other 4 in their correct positions. It also helps if I actually go back to using the aura. Not an herb. Yet. I may need an herb. This boss may require me to use an herb. I don't think it's as difficult as the vampire boss was. But you know. You never know. Some bad luck could happen. So anyway, room 3. And apparently I had to yawn. We already got the red jewel out of here. So that means there should be 2 red jewels left to get. And we already cleaned that out, and we have no more need of that ramp. Like ever. However, plenty enemies and such in here. So we could go down. Let's go ahead and just make sure this little area is clean of enemies. I can't quite reach over there. We will have to take care of that momentarily. And just in case you didn't see that, yeah, there were the invisible little enemies here that decide to shoot at you, and that do count for yeah, you jerk. Taking your sphere just because I can. Any more of you hiding around here? There's only one more, and he's somewhere up here. I believe you are sitting right at this switch. You were indeed. So, if we hit the switch, we wait around, and look, a bridge comes across. Get ready for this to be used a whole lot. But notice we're stuck here now until we hit this switch, and now the ball comes back down, allowing us through. So yeah, brief introduction to the second half of room 3. Where we're going to have a whole lot of that happening. Also 16 more enemies. So, they may not be the red switches or the orange switches we can hit, but we do have plenty of little wall tiles we will have to sit there and step on. This area is very, very linear, despite it looking very much the opposite of that. You always want to make sure that you empty out all the enemies in an area to avoid having to come all the way back. Kill the enemies. Take this straight across to this area. sure nothing nasty is waiting for us, and we get to a door. And more enemies that just wait for us. Another switch. You can do this to block their shots, but, you know, can't attack when you're doing that. One enemy waiting for us here, looks like. Yep. Waiting in just the right spot to do some damage to us. Notice I have taken a significant chunk of damage doing this. Luckily, we're almost out of enemies. And we only have 2 more switches to hit, I believe, from this point. Oops. Not mean to do that. We need to keep going down. And now all the enemies in the 3rd section are dead. Let's headbang against the wall here. Good. And we are kind of damaged. Luckily, we are now done in here. We can put up the next hieroglyph. And you can do that if you want to. But yeah, if you need to change them out, you can change them out right here. But let's not do that right now. Oh yeah, I actually have to re-equip that. There we go. Now let's go in here. Let's get healed up. Save the game. Switch over to the kid. Because, well, where we're going, we got ramps. And then I think this is a good point in time to take a break. Because we are about halfway through the pyramid now. So anyway, take care everyone. I will see you back next time as we get through at least 2 more rooms. Later all.